Welcome back to our channel's Warriors. We are still growing up in this easy beezy for sheezy. My little kneesies was crack-a-lacking cuzzo. Eso caminando, front to back. Believe it or not, guys, I was doing a video right now. I got about fucking 8 minutes in. I'm like, this fucking sucks, bro. This fucking sucks. I don't have passion for talking to a fucking computer screen anymore by myself. That's why I'm going live right now to fucking tap in with you guys. I've lost all passion of trying to give you guys fucking advice. But here I am still. What's up, Mr. Chandler? What's up, Bestie? Good morning, number one and number two. I see you right there. Make sure you hit that like button. Robert, number three, what's up? So basically, this is the episode right here, man. I'm gonna fucking kick it off with you guys live. You guys can tap in. Feel free to stop me at any time. It's just gonna take me a moment to go to the fucking comments. Top of the morning. What's up, Lady Wine? 17 Warriors watching, tapping in already. Roll call. First question of the day. Why a CO when you could have been a contractor? Was it a power rush or a curiosity? Basically, what I told homie was like, dude, back then, you got to think about the time frame it was. You got to think of opportunities and location. I was in the Imperial Valley. There's two prisons down there, Calipat and Centinela. My dad was a CO. He started in 1993. Back then, there was not opportunities to be able to make money and earn a living from home, right? Cell phone, laptop, social media, online presence. It was you fucking go to work, you get a job, you take your ass to work, right? It is not that way in 2026 anymore. I mean, that opportunity is still there, but CO, man, I wanted to be a fucking CO. I just got out of the army. I figured that my experiences in Iraq would have fucking helped me navigate those deadly waters. I mean, I would say so, man. I came out unscathed on my face, not on my fucking brain. PTSD. Remember that, lawyer. To the new officers working in a tower, how can you articulate a report if you use any force or observe? This is where I stopped making my video. What's up, Roy? I see you guys right there. What's up, Ronnie? Carlios, Casas. It's fucking, basically in the video I was making earlier, I'm like, look, guys, I know what it's like to be in a fucking tower in a gun post and not want to do anything, okay? I basically have been guilty of all the shit I get on you guys about, 100%. The point is, I realize, oh man, this is a part of a major problem. Okay, my actions are causing a major problem. All right. One of those things is being in an observation post. Nobody wants to see force. Nobody wants to abuse force. Nobody wants to write a report. It's just the way it is. Can it be that way in 2026? No, you guys have to do something, man. I'm tired of preaching, beating a dead horse, but you guys have to do something. If not, so be it. I don't care. At least I got that shit off my chest. How to write a report, man. You're up there. Charlie observation. Level 4, GP, Centinela State Prison, the White House. You observe two inmates stabbing another inmate by the center fence by the table. On such and such day, at such and such time, I observed two unidentified inmates, later identified by Psalms as inmate Torres, Jimenez, striking a third inmate with their fist and what appeared to be inmate manufactured weapons. I gave numerous orders to get down. I called a code 1 via institutional radio. I utilized my 40 millimeter less lethal serial number blank, 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 aiming at zone 1 of inmate Jimenez, his thigh. I fired with positive results or negative results. It doesn't matter. You can even up it to the Mini 14 if the criteria meets there, right? This is all report writing. This is all observations. It's not hard. It's very easy. What do you mean it's very easy? It's very easy, man. You guys make me feel fucking dumb talking to you guys. At which point in time, I fired for effect. Mini 14, serial number, blank, blank, blank. Inmate Jimenez collapsed. Skirmish line moved up. Started to place everybody in handcuffs. A rescue circle was initiated. Medical personnel arrived. And you're going to fucking leave your Mini 14 there untouched until ISU gets there, right? Then they're going to relieve your ass. Then you're going to have to do a public safety statement. Hector, you ever done a public safety statement? Yeah. When fucking inmate Joe Mendez, a.k.a. Yoda from Westminster, stabbed those cops. I was a PIO. I had to ask the officer for a fucking public information statement. Go back to Denny's. What's up, Mr. Chandler? I live in Brole and want to make a living the PRSI. I don't know what PRSI, bro. Why do these new correctional officers come into the department out of shape? 20 to 30 pounds overweight. All right, dude. I know by now I'm fucking 3 years into this, man. I tell you guys in black and white why America, not even America, the world, is so fucked up, okay? Because hard dick, hitting motherfuckers are a thing of the past. Very few and in between. The government and its powers that be's did a very good job, a great job, an amazing job, an outstanding job of pacifying Americans, period. Letting them watch fucking TV, putting stupid fucking memes on the internet, fucking rotting their brain, entertaining, like Rome. Remember Rome? They built the Colosseum for entertainment, okay? It's all entertainment. What did people start to get away from? Just think primal, man. Just think primal. What are men supposed to be placed on this earth for? To fucking hunt, gather, provide, and protect, period. I don't give a fuck, okay? That's what we're built for. That's why we have a muscular built, a strong skeletal system. That's why we have a fucking brain, so we're not running around like fucking apes. Basically, these fat bodies, new generation, and there's 30 warriors watching. I want to know, where are the parents? Where are the parents, right? Because you have a lot to blame. Don't fucking let your grandchildren be slobs like this, man. Where are the children of this generation? And I know it's hard because they're in society. They got to deal with the bullshit, right? But that's my job, to show you what's real and what's not real. The fake bullshit that has been put out since approximately 2012 was not real, okay? It was all propaganda. What's your feelings about nepotism and homie hookups within CDCR? That's going to go without saying, man. That's everywhere, okay? That's everywhere. You go work at a public library, you go apply, the cousin of the manager comes in, that cousin's going to get it. That's 100%. My advice to anyone would be, just make yourself the most marketable, make yourself, even if you don't get the job, okay, at least you know you're better than the other fucking candidate that got hired, okay? You know how many times I interviewed for ISU lieutenant and they picked up dumb motherfuckers like Gunny Vasquez, Victor Cortez, who else? Was Rutledge in fucking ISU? I think he was. I can't remember. But you got to pick, they just pick some dumb motherfuckers, right? I have satisfaction knowing I can sit on my couch and be like, well, at least I wasn't that dumb motherfucker, right? Period. What's up, Irizy? No mames. That fool was huge, too. That fool was a big-ass black dude. I think I pissed him off. Just wanted to say your daughter is always happy. You're a great dad for giving her that security. I don't understand how hard it is for you guys to be parents, man. It's pretty fucking easy. I can show you guys how to be not a good husband because, dude, that was a fucking yin and the yang, bro. No matter what, I can fucking bless my ex-wife with holy water and she'll be like, get this devil water off of me. You're an asshole. I'm like, dude, relax, bro. Fucking relax, dude. Like, I'm not that bad of a fucking guy that whatever is happening in your brain, you're perceiving it to be that way. Knock it off. Knock it off. Stop the bullshit, okay? Then she tells me to stop bad-mouthing me on the internet. I'm not your entertainment. Fucking act right, dude. Fucking act right, bro. Like, you're holding some type of fucking resentment in that doesn't exist. Nobody should be holding resentment. So back to how do you raise good children? Don't fucking drink beer in front of them. Don't drink beer, period. They're watching you, dude. They're gonna fucking emulate your behavior. You're out there being a womanizer. Well, my daughter don't live with me, so she don't know what the fuck I be doing on my off time. But anyways, dude, be a good fucking example. I can't believe the chanata hasn't hit yet. I did drop my morning masa. I'm just annoyed. I didn't think I was going to get annoyed. I'm just fucking annoyed, dude. I'm so fucking annoyed. It's not that hard when I'm preaching. I know it's not popular. Yeah, the truth is not popular. I'm popular. I'm out here repping HB. What's up? She sounds like my whole family. What's up, Break of Dawn, D'Angel? I see you guys right there. What is CDCR's policy? Now, do I cuss in front of my daughter? All the time. And she tells me to stop. That is a character defect of mine. Okay? We wish I could not cuss like I do. I truly have tried to stop or slow it down numerous times, and I just keep failing in that aspect. Okay? I got to figure that part out. But if saying curse words is one of my biggest character defects, I think I'm doing all right, man. I'm not fucking slamming fentanyl. I'm not fucking lying, cheating, robbing, stealing. I think I'm doing all right. What is CDCR's policy on steroids? This captain won't stop effing with me. Power tripping. Well, I just need to know who's doing the steroids, bro. You or him. I don't think CDCR has a policy on steroids. I don't. Man, there's a lot of motherfuckers walking around with steroids and beer bellies. What's up, Katie? Lighten up, burro. I try to lighten up, bro. PIO David Gonzalez told me to be a YouTube influencer so I can bash him every day. Did he really say that? I don't even have anything against David Gonzalez, the PIO at fucking CSP SAC. If you guys see what I did, all I simply did was tell the truth. I said, look, you have this podcast called CDCR Unlocked. Yeah, they're spewing straight lies, propaganda, and filth that are getting people hurt and killed. Yeah. Here's David Gonzalez, the PIO of CSP SAC. Yeah. Fucking saying that the California model is the best thing since sliced butter. But it's not, right? All I said was, look at this fucking chump. This fucking chump is responsible. If a cop gets killed, he's going to be responsible. He's a lieutenant. You don't think officers look up to lieutenants? They do. There's a rank system. They're like, oh, fuck, he's a lieutenant. He must know what the fuck he's doing and talking about. Clearly not. Motherfucker, then he got acting captain shortly afterwards. Do you see how the propaganda works? 39 warriors watching. You motherfuckers are barely waking up. You better get with it. What made you join CDCR? Again, man, opportunity, time, location, experience. Here's a better question. Hector, was CDCR what you thought it was going to be? Oh, hell no. Whatever I thought it was going to be was a complete fucking opposite. Well, what did you think it was going to be like? I don't know. Normal, fucking common sense, reasonable, logical, safe, security minded? Maybe not safe, but at least safety priority. Put the priority on safety. No, mames. What? I got bamboozled. I was in CDC in 2008 when we were getting shipped out of state. That seemed very corrupt. Well, I mean, I haven't really put much thought. So I was in CDCR then too, into shipping people out of state, but it's just human manufacturing. By now I've showed you guys that the correctional system, the judicial system is all a money-making scheme, right? Everything from Narcan, everything from juvenile hall, everything from rehab centers, everything from fucking fake California models, everything from shipping humans out of state. You're manufacturing fucking humans for money at the expense of humans. No mames. Were you diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, and can you still join corrections with that diagnosis? I was diagnosed with PTSD, but I was already a CO. Can you join? I'm hearing mixed opinions right now when it comes to law enforcement and police agencies. I'm hearing mixed experiences. They're saying that, like, if you suffer from PTSD or you have a rating from the VA that may impact you and they disqualify you. But I'm like, dude, they can't disqualify you off of that because that's like HIPAA and discrimination. But I think they're finding other ways to discriminate. Or disqualify. My advice to you is, from my experience, and it's kind of just my experience, I hid a lot of, I suppressed a lot of shit that was going on with me prior to joining CDCR, and CDCR just exasperated that and added to it. So it kind of fucking made matters worse. Exactly, Break It Dawn. But instead of filing for discrimination, they'll say, hey, you failed to note that you had an uncle who was in prison in 1972. They're disqualified. Think of making the move from corrections to patrol. 100%. And it doesn't matter. Do you guys understand? I'm not telling you guys to stay in CDCR. I'm not telling you guys to get out of CDCR. What I am saying is, dude, if you're going to stay in CDCR, you better put your best foot fucking forward and you better change that motherfucker. You better change that. Jeff McCumber's not going to change it. Neil Flood's not going to change it. As a matter of fact, they're your fucking direct adversary. Heck, I thought the inmates were our adversaries. Obviously not. Inmates are easy. I keep repeating this. So if you want to go to patrol, absolutely, 100%. Go to patrol. That's your fucking heart telling you, I got to get out of here, right? If you are a correctional officer and you're sitting there and you're like, hey, I love this job. I love some of the people I work with. I actually think what I do is righteous. Then you better do the right thing, okay? You better stand up to your administration when they're wrong. And they're wrong 98% of the fucking time. What's up, Uncle Ray? The youth is off these days. Have you thought about being a counselor for the youth? Not so much a counselor for the youth, but I have thought about being a substance abuse counselor. Now, I have worked with the youth, and I will continue to work with the youth. And technically, what I do on YouTube is for the youth, right? Because I'm talking to grown men here. Grown men that are correctional officers. I'm telling them, hey, dude, you're slacking. You're slacking, gacho. Aside from slacking, you're hating on me. You're hating on me for not being a slacker. That's wrong. Identify that. Correct that. Fix your fucking self, right? I shouldn't be having to tell grown men how to be grown men. I shouldn't. But God put me here to be the fisherman of men. Not only do I talk to correctional officers, but I also talk to inmates and tell them, hey, dude, get your shit together and you can go home, even if you're a lifer. There's LWOP going home. That's a fucking fact. There's a way out. I was a lieutenant. There's a 100% out. I saw so many people leave, right? And they're out here. They're out here doing their thing, chilling, enjoying freedom. Is freedom all that great? Well, it's better than inside of there. Out here is just as fucking crazy, if not worse. But it's better than being in there. Wishing you and your family a happy belated Christmas. What's up? I see you right there. Not a question, LT. Just wanted to say keep up the hard work and make the Lord continue to bless you, G. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. And I do it for you guys, bro, because it's like I show up daily. Sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I feel like it. Sometimes I'm in a happy mood. Sometimes I'm agitated. But the message never changes. You guys want to know something with 43 viewers? Positivity doesn't sell, okay? Positivity is not popular. You don't think I have access to the YouTube? I see what's fucking getting the views. Right now, you got the whole YouTube yarda. You got all the YouTube channels talking about blacks and Mexicans. You think if I was chasing, what do you call that? It's not clout. You think if I was chasing controversy. You think if I was chasing controversy, don't you think I would be like, yeah, fucking the blacks, the Mexicans. I'm not, dude, Hector Bravo was not put on this fucking earth for that. You need to understand something right now, people. I'm not a content creator, okay? I'm not a comedian, all right? Hector, you're pretty funny, I know. But besides that, that's just a characteristic that makes me charismatic. I will be on here through the thick and thin, telling you the cold fucking hearted truth, period, all right? So no, I don't want to comment on the black and Mexican racial tension controversy on the YouTube to get views. Look, I'll be happy with my 43 fucking viewers, but at least you know I'm an ethical, stand-up motherfucker that doesn't like drama for the baby mama. Yeah, you do like drama, Hector. You're going up against CDCR, Jeff McCumber. Dude, come on, bro. That's a fucking machine. That's a fucking entity. That's a fucking story of David and Goliath. Would you guys realize you guys just saw a fucking story of David and Goliath within the last 3 years? Oh, kick back, Hector. Let's say it again. Let's say it again. Today's Sunday. Right now it's 8:40. Probably going to get off after I'm done answering these questions. Go hit my run at the beach, right? Then I'm going to go to church. Every day I train my body, my mind, and my soul for war. God bless you. God bless me. Motherfuckers, you better not get it fucking twisted, bitch. Why don't these dinosaurs at CIM, Chino, retire and live their lives growing old and crippled here? I see everything for the way it is, bro. Let that be a lesson. Let that be a lesson. Every man, and I can only speak to the men, bro. I can't speak to women. They can't even speak to themselves. They're always fighting, in-house fighting, cat fighting. Every man has their own path. Every man can choose their own path and or their own destiny. Now, is destiny going to happen regardless? 100%. Do you have an input on what transpires in your life to a certain degree, man? If you have a drinking problem and you identify it, if you're tired of going to jail, wrecking cars, breaking hearts, and fucking promises, there's a way to change, dude. I'm proof of that. 15 years of sobriety. Well, Hector, aren't you just all that in a bag of chips, Mr. Perfect? No, I said it on my Instagram the other day. I used to snort lines of coke off of fucking strippers' asses. That fucking video got banned. I'm fucking restricted. I'm shadow banned from the IG. Gracias a ti, Tuceli. Point I'm trying to make is Hector Bravo used to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest pieces of fucking shit walking this earth. Not because I was bad, but because I was sick, okay? Alcoholism, post-traumatic stress disorder, character defects, resentment. I'm tired of preaching to the fucking choir. What's up, Break of Dawn? Break of Dawn, give me a break. You know I be having women issues. So the homie said, why don't these old ass COs, knuckle dragger, crusty ass, fucking heart attack about to have guards at Chino prison with 30 years? I see it for what it is. They're probably afraid. They probably more than likely have fear. Once I retire, I'm going to die. They know that. They know that. They know that. You know how many times we've seen motherfuckers die on the job? Quite a few fucking times. You know how many times we've seen motherfuckers die shortly after retiring? All the time. All the time. You know how many COs we've seen kill themselves? Too many. Too many to fucking count. Is that what the fuck you want? Is that what you want? Is that what you think we need? Absolutely not. Get your shit together. It's not that fucking hard. It is hard, actually. You're going to have to put in the hard work. Bitch, nothing in this life comes easy. It's fucking hard. Probably going to be the most hardest thing you ever do in your life. Conquering yourself is going to be the hardest thing you do in your life. You heard it here first. 50 Warriors watching. Do you ever think the pendulum will swing back in favors of the COs, or is the job just dead? I saw this question yesterday. You realize that nothing happens. With every action, there's a reaction. Do you correctional officers really think by you fucking sitting there at your chair, laughing at memes on the internet, the pendulum's just going to magically swing back? Is that what you guys think? Bro, Hector Bravo has a best view and perspective of the department than ever before. I'm watching you guys like a puppet clown show. Like, dude, these guys want it all with nothing, minimal effort. You guys are all still paying your CCPOA union dues, with the exception of a few solid motherfuckers. That's on you. Let me tell you this, bro, and I don't mean to yell at you. How the fuck do you guys expect the pendulum to swing back when you guys are still funding the machine, funding the beast through CCPOA? Again, you may not agree with what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is 113% accurate and truth and facts. Damn, I paroled in 98 and I'm still alive. Goddamn, Güero. I'm going to give you a fucking wrench for being a fucking veterano, bro. I started freshman fucking year in 98. What's new, LT? Stay blessed. God bless you. Are you single? How old are you? I'm 41 years old. Thank you. I thought about answering this question yesterday, and basically my answer is going to be this, man. If I say that I'm not single, my ex-wife's going to be mad, okay? If I say that I'm single, then my girlfriend's going to be mad. Nobody should be worrying about whether I'm single, dating, or whatever the fuck, okay? People need to worry about themselves. Thank you. Again, no disrespect. I fucking sound like a culero, man. I tell you guys to ask me questions and then I just shit on you. Dude, I don't want to, God. I don't want to anymore. Please do something. Fuck, man. I'm done. I'm going to go live in the mountains like a monk. You guys can have at it, bro. You guys are fucking. You guys are going to go to hell in a handbasket. Do you think that all of CDCR will be PC, protective custody, in the next 5 years? I can't call it. I can't call it. I will say this. There are very, very, very few general populations inmates left. Very few. That whole idea and concept of GP is very few. Very few. They're hanging on, man. They're fucking hanging on. They're hanging on. They're hanging on. They're hanging on. What if I can't call it? I can't call it. Tomorrow, Jeff McCumber just might say no more GP. Everybody is now across the board non-designated. Then that's what it is until somebody says something like, nah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Your ex-wife misses you. She told me herself. Dude, she has, I don't fucking say about her, bro. Fuck. How was your Christmas? It was good, man. My Christmas was good. Thank you. Let them know, LT. Female big backs can get it too. You already know, bro. I don't give a fuck. It is insane thinking anyone is still funding CCPOA considering all the shit that has come out. Katie, I just need you guys to see what I see. Imagine being a man, right? A man! Dude, let's just get this straight. There are very few men in this world. As realistic as there are very few general population GP soldados left in CDCR, there are very few men in this world. And no, a badge does not make you a man, obviously. No, a Punisher patch does not make you a man. No. The amount of sucias you pull does not make you a man. No. Getting a lifted truck does not make you a man. No. These fucking baby boys have children, sons, daughters. God help them. These correctional officers pay union dues. And now I know what they're thinking in their head. These union dues are getting me health care for my children. Dude, what did fucking Thomas Jefferson say? Those that choose fucking safety over liberty and freedom deserve neither. What, something like that? Okay, assholes. I'm gonna break it down Crayola style, you fucking piece of shit motherfuckers. 62 Warriors in, the Chanate just hit. You fuckers, stupid assholes, babosos. You're paying CCPOA union dues, right? And you have children, yeah? And that benefits, healthcare benefits, goes to your children, right? Well, yeah, Hector, that's why we do it. Okay, you stupid fucks. That money is getting funded to Newsom and Bree Williams from Amend, okay? They are releasing inmates that should not be released, right? Should all inmates be released? Clearly not all. Remember that lady that was murdered in Sacramento at Placer County? One of those counties, Humboldt County, Placer County, the DA just blasted CDCR, okay? Those murderers, those fucking psychopaths are coming out to this world where your children live, okay? Your children live in the public, okay? You work for public safety. You're funding a machine that funds the governor, and you're chasing a 3% raise every year, if that. You know what 3% is? Nothing. Nothing. 3% is a drop in the bucket. Newsom then in turns create homelessness pandemic. You know what homeless people are? Yeah, they don't have a home. You know where they live? On the fucking streets of downtown, of Chula Vista, of Sacramento, of San Francisco. Again, in the public where your children live. Technically, you're putting your children in more harm's way by continuing to be CCPOA members, holding on to health insurance. Well, fuck, Hector, we didn't see it like that. Of course you didn't, even though I've told you a million times. So what do we do about health insurance, bitch? Go fucking find health insurance other than your employer. It is a thing. Trust me. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to fucking throw up, dude. I'm going to throw up. Selfish fucking people. Oh, my kids need the new Nikes. No, your kid doesn't need the new Nikes, you fucking piece of shit. Your kid needs you to be there at their fucking Christmas fucking assembly play. Oh. Look at my mijo. He has the new Haircut. He doesn't need a haircut. Baboso. He needs you to tell him what is right and what is wrong. But how can you tell him when you don't even know what is right and what is wrong? Oh, look at my little Mac Daddy, mijo. Is that what you need to be teaching him? Mac Daddy? You fucking bitch. Preach 100. They got me started. Turn on the AC. I'm getting hot up in this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm in my chonies. Bitch, when you get on my level, we're all the so-called men. When you're on the so-called level, you can be in your chonies. Damn, G. We saw that pacatote. We saw that fucking... You selling bubble gum over there, LT? Damn, LT, you stuffing your fucking chonies with socks this morning? Or what the fuck you got going on over there, my boy? So, yeah. And you know what? I wouldn't even fucking trip on male COs. I wouldn't even trip, right? But I saw a problem. I voiced my problem. And the feedback that I got was haterade. I fucking told these COs that you're fucking up. You're fucking up. Your ego is out of your ego is through this roof. And it shouldn't be, because you're not all that. You're not all that in a bag of fucking chips. They opened up the fucking kawama of Gatorade. Hector Bravo was a dirty cop. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Eat a dick. Keep paying Neil Flood, you fucking bitch. You want to talk about dirty cops? Anybody that pays CCPOA union dues is a dirty fucking cop, because you funded 97 fucking murders, bitch. Nobody wants to see your penis, LT. You got a CCW for... What's up, Eric? Now, you motherfuckers, you guys are some lazy motherfuckers waking up at 8:30. God bless you. I love you more than you're ever going to know. All my homies are here. Boobin's here. My friends are here. I got off. Katie got me off on a fucking... What did Katie write? What's up, Hector? What's up, Tocayo? I love all my Tocayos. There's only 3 people in this world named Hector. Hector de la Cruz, Hector Bravo, and Hector from Troy. I'm giving you a wrench for being my Tocayo. Thanks for showing us your undies, LT. I asked you on IG if that you wanted to go back to school. Oh, haven't gotten there, Eric. Slow your roll. I'm getting there. Feed him a bowl of dicks. What's up, Marcelano? But you realize by me calling out correctional officers doing the wrong thing, God knew what he was doing with me, right? He said, Hector, if you fix the most broken people on earth, staff and inmates, then you can fix anybody through my word of the Lord. God literally put me in the worst environment to fix the broken, okay? That's not a bad thing, dude. Stop looking at it as a fucking bad thing. Pull your head out of your ass. You know I don't like talking about prison gang organizations on this podcast. MM, AB, and Crips and Blood. Who affects their environment more? Who's at the top? I mean, I'm not a fucking sympathizer by any means, but I mean, it's obvious that when you have 200 Sureños beat the fuck out of 8 officers at Ironwood State Prison, and the captain gives them a watermelon field as a reward, it's kind of obvious who's on top. Good looking out, Captain, what the fuck starts with a D? Captain, well, you know you're Captain Baboso. Stupid ass motherfucker. You fucking pay. Imagine. I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I was a correctional officer at Ironwood State Prison and I was on the yarda and my observation gunners didn't shoot to help save my life. I'm not going to say I'll beat the fuck out of them, because if they're bitch enough to not shoot, they're bitch enough to file workplace violence on me. I'll probably just quit. I quit. I'm a quitter, but not in the type of way that you guys think. I realize when something's so stupid, I leave it. My job, my marriage. Somebody gave me 2 thumbs down. God bless you. I don't give a fuck. CCPOA union dues. What made you join the military? Motherfucker, there was a war going on. I got to bring back courage. 2026, I tried to help correctional officers. They didn't want to have it. This mission is much bigger than correctional officers. What made me join the military? There was 2 active wars going on. Actually, 1 active war. Okay, the war in Afghanistan kicked off in 2001. I graduated high school in 2002. I actually joined the Army in 2001 when I was a senior, delayed entry program. So there was a war going on. At the time, your boy did want to go to war. I kind of felt like I had to prove myself. Not even prove myself. I felt like I had a duty. Do you motherfucking men in 2026 don't have a sense of duty? You fucking... Then they get mad. They get mad when I smash their wives. What did you think was going to happen? Well, you have no duty. You have no ambition. You have no goals. You have no drive. Ain't no bitch want to hang around a motherfucking lazy ass bum. Okay? And maybe that shit's cool in high school, being a fucking loser. But in 2026, you better get your shit together. Be the man that you were meant to be for your family. Period. Hector, what do you know about family, bro? You're fucking ass. You're alone in your own apartment. Peacefully. But I'm present in my daughter's life every day. Don't you ever fucking forget that. And what difference does it make whether I'm separated from my ex-wife and we're not together, whether you're together with your wife and you guys argue all the time and you're cheating? Oh, heck, you're knock it off. What difference does it make, right? You guys are still married. Both of you are cheating on each other. But that you're trying to tell me that I'm bad for sitting on my couch alone in solitude? Eat a fucking dick. You babosos were not ready for the fucking philosopher Hector Bravo 2026. Which agency is better money and benefits wise, CDCR or SDPD? Oh, God. Fuck. Okay, I got to just tell you how my brain works. 80 Warriors watching. This is how my brain works. Now, as an experienced old man, what agency is better money and benefits-wise, CDCR or SDPD? Okay. Let me ask you, if you were to stand there and I were to kick you in the nuts for 20 years straight, every fucking day, bah! But I told you, hey, the money's going to be good and the benefits are going to be great. Would you do it? Well, no, Hector, that sounds fucking painful. You take your eyes off the prize, man. The perceived prize. We hear what you're saying, that money doesn't matter. Well, money matters. Money matters, right? But there's a million ways to make money, okay? And would you ever sell your soul for money? Me personally, no, I quit, personally. If something goes against your morals, ethics, and values and integrity, would you take a paycheck? Some people do. Most people do. I cannot. Well, yeah, Hector, I don't give a fuck what you have to say, bitch. I asked you a question. What fucking pays better, say CCR or SDPD? I would say go. Okay, CDCR has better pay and benefits, right? That's the answer. CDCR has better pay and benefits. Vaya con Dios. Go chase your money, homie. Get that money. But I'm going to tell you guys like this. Again, I did an Instagram question yesterday. And you guys asked, is CDCR salary good salary? It's a fucking amazing salary, right? People don't have a money problem. No, people have a money problem. People have a ego problem, wanting to keep up with the Joneses. And I was part of it, dude. I was there. I did the same stupid shit. You know how many new cars I've had? Too many to count. 10 new cars. Literally. That's part of the reason why my ex hates my guts. I bought new cars all the time. She fucking couldn't understand it. Neither could I. You're a correctional officer making $100,000 a year. What can you afford? I'll tell you what you could afford. You can afford a mediocre fucking home in 2026. Good luck finding a fucking 2-bedroom. Me, I got lucky. A lot of people got lucky in the past. What can you afford in 2026 as a correctional officer on a $100,000 a year budget? 3-bedroom? That's being generous. In 2026, in San Diego, a 2-bedroom and a half. Motherfucker, you get a loft if you're lucky. A Toyota? There's nothing wrong with Toyotas. I'm being realistic. Camry? SUV? Chevy? The Chevys are great except the transmissions. I had a fucking Chevy. Transmission was a piece of shit. The lifters kept going out. Silverado, trail bus. Groceries? Once, twice a month, groceries? 4 trips to the movies with your children? Every weekend? A sports game? Yeah, but what do these fucking COs do? No mames, these motherfucking COs buying bottles at the club. Kick back, Rick Ross. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Motherfuckers, I'm about to shatter your fucking ego. You know I eat mariscos every day, bitch. Shout out to all the fucking rich COs. You cannot even be a rich CO. Yeah, Hector, I do 10 overtimes a month. Don't knock our hustle, Hector. Hustle on. Keep grinding, motherfuckers. Keep grinding. Wear that body, mind, and nuts into the ground. Let your children grow up on the iPad. So where this whole fucking society is fucked. I'll tell you right now, if I could take lesser money but be more in my kid's life, I'll do it over and over and over and over and over in a heartbeat. You think my daughter gives a fuck about iPads, Nikes, designer clothing? Fucking, she does have nice shit from time to time, but golly, I'm also working my ass off, right? But do not lose track of the prize. Well, what is the prize, Hector? I don't know. Pretending to be a high roller, what a joke. It's a facade. What's up, Kamir? Hey, Kamai, remember they said I died on Vlad TV? No, mames. What happened last night? Japan don't even make Nissan anymore. I'd rather be free with Jesus. I'm pinning this. They haven't figured it out yet, bro. They're still chasing women, money, titles, power, positions, CCPOA. They fucking haven't figured it out. Laughing at memes on the internet. It's utterly disgusting. And again, if I fix the most broken people, oh, we're bringing it back for sure. We're bringing it back. Then the not so hard-headed people will be even easier to fix. Lieutenant, when you pull up to Bakersfield, the 661, the camaradas want a book signing. Dude, you're the second person in 24 hours to hit me up about Bakersfield. I really want to go to Sacramento soon, again, and I will. I got to do a podcast over there, too. Bakersfield, Fresno, Salinas, I'm coming. Don't you trip, man. Don't you fucking trip. The homie right here, he wrote, the incident the other day, it could have been bad for my partner, but it didn't. Fucks with me. I don't know what incident he's talking about, because if he said the other day, that's not the incident that I'm thinking about that happened about a month and a half ago in New Folsom. That was a month and a half ago. I'm thinking he's talking about that same incident. But again, I don't know what's going on because you guys don't tell me, which is fine. I'm cool. I'll continue to do what I do. Burpees. Hang out with my daughter 24/7, 365. Go to Coronado. Fucking I'm about to go to the beach right now to go run. Fuck, dude. I'm living life. And today's Sunday. Let me get this straight, you babosos. You're going to be a correctional officer, right? You're going to have Tuesday, Wednesdays off for fucking 35 years unless you suck some fucking dick. I'm going to say that again. You're going to have Tuesday, Wednesdays off for the rest of your fucking career, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. You get off work at nighttime, ain't nothing going on, man. The crickets, the raccoons, and the owls. Whoo! 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 Fucking bitch. Stupid motherfuckers. What time is it? Why do married women cheat on their husbands? I'm going to write a whole book on this, man. I'm going to write a whole book on this. Let me tell you about infidelity, okay? You guys know something? Assholes. Babosos. Do you realize I could have stayed in my marriage and cheated on my wife throughout the duration until my daughter turned 18? Do you stupid fuckers realize that? No, we didn't realize that, Hector. Yeah, I could have. I would have been like 80% of these fucking marriages out here. Fake ass, fraud ass, pajama matching wearing fucking fraudsters. God sees you. And he told me, show the world, bro, that these don't think I don't know who are fucking cheaters, you fucking scumbags. Fucking scumbags. I honestly didn't want my daughter to know or to experience her dad being a cheater. I said, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not getting laid in this fucking marriage. I feel like I should be getting laid. I'm fucking out of here. Break the marriage. Break the holy matrimony. Broke it in half. Well, did I break it? 50-50. The motherfucking marriage was donezo. Pretending everything was cool. There's Hector, a lieutenant with the smoker, Traeger in the backyard, $1 million home, fucking brand new Ramflas, Silverado in the motherfucking driveway. Dude, I'm preaching for a reason. Bro, you ever thought about going back to school? I don't do well in school, bro. Things I don't do well in. Jobs, school, and relationships, okay? The second I feel something's dumb, I don't like it. Oh, shit. I don't like it, right? I don't like dumb shit. In my world, in 2026, there's nothing dumb about it. Well, yeah, Hector, there's some dumb things about it. Maybe so, but it's self-inflicted. What do you desire most in 2026? What I desire the most is you motherfuckers wake up and smell the coffee. What I desire most is you follow the Lord. What I desire most is you become the best version of yourself that you were destined to be. What I desire most is that people rebel and rage against the machine. What I desire most is that people let their egos go. What I desire most is that you love your neighbor, not that type of way. Help people, not hurt people. What I desire most is that people seek the help that they need for mental health, for substance abuse, for trauma. That's what I desire the most. And God keeps blessing me. Not a question, but I'm in the process of joining CDCR. I'm looking for a structured career. Do you guys see? Do you guys not? I need to know something. Do you not see what I see? I got to ask the chat box. I got to ask. Do you guys not see? I can't. Okay, you guys know me, right? You guys know me through and through, 3 years in. You hear the message. You hear what I'm saying. Do you guys see what I see? This person asked, not a question. But I'm in the process of joining CDCR. I'm looking for a structured career. I'll let you guys answer that. Somebody just wrote, tell us dumb CEOs what website we use to cancel CCPOA. Oh, it's called optoutnow.com. Oh, where did that go? Opt out today. That's what it's called. California. Motherfuckers making me do the fucking hard work. Don't worry, guys. I got you, as always. CCPOA. The homie asked. Okay, this better be the answer. He asked. The homie asked, dude, you ever heard the saying you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink? The other day, Boobin told me, yeah, but you can kick that motherfucker till he takes a sip. I'm beating you guys into submission. The homie asked, what did he ask? Tell us, dumb CEOs, what website we use to cancel CCPOA. There I go. I found it right now in 2 seconds. And here's the link. And if you guys can't click the link, it says www.optouttoday.com/CCPOA/. And I'm going to click the link. It says to opt out of CCPOA dues, enter your information into the form below and click submit. On the resulting page, click the link to open your customized form. You will also receive an email with a link to your form. Okay, you put your name, your address, your phone number, your email, your employer, your profession, your request for union, print letter, request. How did you hear about us? You could even put Hector Bravo. That would have fucking helped me. Not that I give a fuck. That's not even what I'm here for. You notice I'm not trying to seek anything from you guys other than fucking you guys fix yourselves. It says email, social media, coworker, internet search, hand delivered flyer. California Correctional Peace Officers is a designated union for approximately 30,000 correctional peace officers of SO6 and MO6 classifications in the state of California. For years, public employees in California have been forced to pay union dues as a condition of employment, allowing unions to take their members for granted. However, the U.S. Supreme Court recently ruled that public employees can no longer be required to financially support a labor union against their will. Janus versus AFSM CME 2018. States and public sectors unions may no longer extract funds from non-consenting employees. This procedure violates the First Amendment and cannot continue. Consequently, public employees may decline to pay these private organizations without losing their jobs or employer benefits. Consequently, public employees may decline to pay these private organizations without losing their jobs or employer-provided benefits. So you don't lose your benefits. What happens, and there's frequently asked questions, bro. What happens if I send my resignation to the union? And then it tells you what happens. How much are CCPOA dues? It doesn't have it. Oh. CCPOA dues for all job classes are 1.3% of the top step salary for correctional officers. Will the union continue to represent me if I opt out? Yes, CCPOA has been empowered by the state to represent those in your workplace. Employees are not allowed to negotiate their own compensation or handle their own grievances with their employer. This shit says you're still going to be negotiated. You're still going to be represented. Will I lose wages, healthcare, retirement, or other benefits if I opt out? You're not going to lose retirement, I'll tell you that much, because that's through CalPERS. No. All provisions of the collective bargaining agreement between the union and your employer will continue to govern your employer. Your wages, your health benefits, retirement, and anything else governed by the collective. They didn't want you to know this. They did not want you to know this. Now, motherfuckers, 81 warriors in here. I led you to water. Hector, how many fucking times have you led these horses to water? 3 years. 3 years. Hector, we opted out. Are you happy now? It was never about me. It was always about you. I'm happy for you. Good. I'm happy for you. At least you could show up to work now with your chest up high, your chin up. What's up? Yeah, motherfuckers, I did that, bitch. I opted out of my union. Fuck you, all my union reps. Fuck you, assholes. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. I did that. Damn, Dad, you're a real one. Damn, Daddy, you stand up for something, huh? Yup, that's in our blood, baby. That's in our fucking blood. We did that. We did that. Motherfucker, you ain't gonna be the fall of Rome. But Hector, what about my so-called friends from CCPOA? I honestly don't give my dad enough credit. I got to tell you guys a story. Now, it's open forum. It's open forum. 53 minutes in. First part was Q&A. If I would have just listened to my dad when I was 13, 14, I would have not found out the hard way on a lot of things. Let me be the one to tell you. Probably about 98% of fucking things, man. My dad, literally, had I listened to his sound advice, I could have avoided me a lot of heartache, a lot of trips to jail, a lot of fucking nonsense, shenanigans, bullshit by my own demise, man. The homie Psycho Devil Dog just said, but Hector, what about my so-called friends from CCPOA? My dad would always tell me, they're not your friends. He would always say that. Oh, Dad, my friend from work. They're not your friends. I had to been 23. Yeah, because I didn't get sober till 26. I had to been 23 years old, man. Imagine Hector at 23. Dumb motherfucker. Stupid asshole motherfucker. Desmadroso motherfucker. Dad, my friend from work. Oh, no, this is what I would tell him. Dad, hey, Dad, I saw your friend from work. They're not my friend. They're my coworkers. Dad, remember that one friend that you had? No, that was a coworker. Had I just listened at the age of 23, I get it. You guys are young, man. You guys are 22. You're 23. I get it. You guys are sharing similarities. You guys are sharing the same hyena. I get it. I get it. You guys are drinking beer at the bar. I get it. I was there. How many of those are real, true, loyal people to you? Loyal, real, true. I'll tell you from my experience, less than a handful. I always used to say that at Donovan. 900 officers, 80 sergeants, 30 lieutenants, over 1,000 people, over 1,000 employees, co-workers, and less than a handful I considered solid by all definitions. That's the ratio. That's probably the ratio out here too, okay? And that's who I gather on this fucking YouTube platform, right? Fuck the rest. We the best. Are you reading the comments, LT? Yeah, Ivan. What was I getting at? That's why they're your work friends versus friends at work. Okay. Solid. Bravo reads. Yo, Hector, shout out to my homie Jose at RJD, still thinking the California model worked. God damn. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Once you get served with an indictment, you lose those coworkers. Boobin knows, man. Boobin's been around the block a few times. Trying to opt out of the union here in the county jail, you got to physically mail in a letter, taking them forever to remove you. That is a fact. You do have to physically send a letter, but you got to put in the hard work. Lieutenant, same goes for all the CCPOA union dudes into Newsom's bullshit. You saying... So it's not... Okay, you got to understand, man. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you guys, right? I could give a fuck, care less about... I don't like it. I don't like it that COs, including myself, right? You're never going to hear me say I'm mightier than thou. I saw a fucking problem. Then I saw the solution. I don't like the fact that correctional peace officers pay union dues so that Neil Flood and Bull can go golfing in Hawaii. Okay, I don't like it. It doesn't affect me. That part. While COs are getting stabbed at New Folsom and getting beat the fuck up at Lancaster, CHCF, Kern Valley, Salinas. Fired, CCWF, Chowchilla. I don't like it, but I need to show you guys, hey, this is what's happening, okay? This is what's happening. You're funding your own demise. Dude, how many times have you said this, Hector? One day I'm just going to stop. Let this be a warning to you guys. One day I'm going to stop. Yeah, Hector, please stop. We're tired of hearing you. One day I'm going to stop, right? You're going to turn on your TV and you're going to see me parasailing in the Bahamas, the Caribbean. Woo! They'll be like, God damn, that Hector, look at that motherfucker living his best life. We're over here still playing foosball with inmate Archie. North Kern State Prison female last week. That's news to me. Nobody tells me nothing. And that's fine too, dude. Like I've accepted. I've come to accept it, right? But now at least I'm showing the world because it helps, man. If you're like a little kid, let's say you're an 8-year-old, right? And you're an 8-year-old and you're watching Hector Bravo, which you surely should not be. You're like piecing together the puzzles, the what I'm saying, and you're like, hold on, man. Let me get this straight. This man used to work in here, this job. Yeah, he was probably one of the best at what he did. Oh, kick back, Hector. Probably one of the best at what he did, clearly. Motherfucker can read, motherfucker can recite policy and procedure without looking at any fucking documentation. No, I don't need a Title 15 or a fucking DOM to tell you what the fuck is in it, Jeff McCumber. It's all up here. I'm like a shoe-in me, motherfucking doing burpees, reading fucking philosophy, reading fucking policy and procedure. What the fuck are you guys doing? Oh, that's right. Drinking beer, laughing at memes, smashing hood rats. You fucking disgust me. I ought to beat the fuck out of you. But you think you're better than inmates, huh? I'm mightier than thou, holier than thou. Wait a minute. If I don't think I'm better than you guys, then why the fuck do you guys think you're better than inmates? You better change your attitude. You better change your attitude. I'll tell you that right now. You ain't any better. You ain't any better. You're just wearing a different uniform. Put a count behind you on verified people that left the union and the number will go up. I might just fucking trick you guys. I've never tricked you guys, but I might trick you guys and just be like, look, you asshole, look at the number keeps going up. There's no way for me to know. There is a way for me to know. I'm working with somebody, allegedly. Maybe not. Rain Man Bravo. My gift is my curse. Anyways. What's up with Ghost, man? Ghost is all over the place. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. I've fucking been blabbering for 1 hour. I got church in another hour. I still got to run. Your boy likes to maintain physical fitness. Can I get a witness? In New York's, inmates wear green and COs wear blue. That's weird. Your eyes don't lie. I want you guys to look into my eyes, no homo. These eyes are the windows to your soul, motherfuckers. Either you get your shit together or continue to rot on this hell on fucking earth that you are creating yourself. All right. There's a way out. There's a way out. There's a way out of every fucking situation. You know what the perk is of me making YouTube videos fucking almost daily? My daughter will look back and think, God damn, my dad was crazy as fuck. But motherfucker was an honest man. There's only two honest people in this world. Honest Abe, Abraham Lincoln, and Hector Bravo Farrell. Don't ever fucking forget this. Hector, why do you keep comparing yourself to historical figures? So what? Let me tell you something. History just stopped. History just stopped, huh? 1800s, ya valió verga. Close the history books. It's over. No, you stupid motherfuckers. This is our history. And how do you want to be remembered? As a fucking little wimpy boy, vale verga, wanna be cool guy with the Oakley shades, poser facade? Or you want to be a real motherfucking heavy hitter? With that, love you. Keep pushing forward.